Today we're going to explore the transformative practice of tantric masturbation, where conscious masculinity and sacred intimacy start to entwine. If you're a man who wants to explore these concepts and discover exactly how to apply them in your life, stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to start practicing. Hey, I'm Jasper Brown and I'm an eternal student, men's coach and explorer of the realms of sacred sexuality. Here on this channel, I help men to heal, transform, and awaken themselves with the help of conscious masculinity. On my self-development path, I've traveled to India several times, was initiated by experienced teachers, and delved extensively into the depths of tantric philosophy, rituals, and the sacred art of conscious sexuality. So without further ado, let's start with the basics of tantric masturbation, or self-pleasure as I prefer to call it. The ancient tantric tradition holds the profound belief that sexual energy is one of the most potent forces for personal growth and spiritual awakening. By consciously cultivating and circulating sexual energy throughout the body, a practitioner can achieve profound states of pleasure and self-realization. The journey of tantric masturbation begins with the creation of a sacred space dedicated to the practice. You'll want to eliminate all distractions and curate an ambience of tranquility and sensuality so you can deepen your connection with your body, mind, and spirit. As much as possible, we want to set aside a specific time to focus on this practice, just as we would with a yoga class or meditation. I recommend no less than 30 minutes, although you may wish to go for an unlimited period of time and listen to what your body needs. Deep, conscious breathing serves as the gateway to the world of Tantra and has triggered much of my own healing on the path. Breathwork mixed with pleasure facilitates the flow of the energy and has triggered some of the most intense, erotic, and transcendent experiences of my entire life. Learning to split your focus between your breath and the pleasure is a skill that requires a little bit of training, but whenever you find yourself getting distracted by one or the other, or your lover, or whatever it may be, gently bring yourself back before continuing. Now, developing a mindful self-exploration lies at the heart of the tantric teachings. Discovering the power of touch, strokes, and caresses that awaken your senses and stimulate various erogenous zones are a total game changer. Now, as men, we tend to be less attuned and sensitive than women and can easily find ourselves quite numb to the more subtle and energetic and emotional realms of experience. By immersing yourself in the present moment and embracing every sensation and emotion that arises, you will begin to cultivate a deeper connection with yourself, your pleasure, and also that of your partners when the time comes. These techniques can also be extremely useful in developing ejaculatory control and non-ejaculatory orgasms. Learning how to edge and bounce yourself off the point of no return is a valuable skill that applies directly to tantric self-pleasure, not to mention lovemaking. Regular practice can help us to develop superior orgasmic control for prolonged states of pleasure. Personally, I've experienced non-ejaculatory orgasmic states that lasted upwards of 30 minutes continually. Sounds wild, and it totally is. I can guarantee you that it can blow your mind. Even if you don't believe it's possible, trust me, it is. Tantric masturbation involves consciously circulating the energy throughout your entire being. And I know this sounds a little bit woo-woo to some of you. It certainly did to me before I first began the path. However, these concepts quickly become realities, especially when practiced in combination with semen retention. You're basically building up the sexual energy within your being and using it to expand yourself from the finite constraints of your ego mind towards the infinite expanse of universal mind. Visualization techniques and practices that engage the chakras and energy centers can also be explored, enabling you to fully experience the full body orgasmic state and deepen your connection with yourself into the subtle energetic realms and layers of your being. Now, if that's too much for you, don't worry, just be patient and keep an open mind. The practice will reveal what aligns with you and how far you need to explore these aspects of the teachings. Remember, this is a marathon and certainly not a sprint. Many men get into this to figure out how to connect better with women and how to have more sex. I know I certainly did in the beginning. However, you'll quickly discover that this is a path for life, one that leads you down a road that will enrich every aspect of your relationships, including the most important one, the relationship with yourself. The most important thing you can take away from this video is the state of curiosity. Be open to discovering what approaching self-pleasure in this way can do for you, and then take further steps from there. You may wish to check out the resources and my courses that help men to develop these skills and level up their love lives with conscious sexuality. You'll find those in the description below. Remember, Tantra is about the complete integration of everything. By embracing a conscious attitude towards your primal sexual energy, you can merge yourself within it and simultaneously transcend it altogether. I hope you found this video useful and start to explore the tantric approach to self-pleasure and eventually lovemaking. Please click that like button for me and subscribe so you don't miss more deep insights, and I'll see you guys in the next video.